Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So y'all, I am going to Pollinator Island. I'm going to get a little bit closer, tell you some things that is going on in Pollinator Island, and I want you to stick around to the end because we're going to put our sign up. But there's a couple things I want to bring to your attention that I need to do. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, because I want y'all to hear me when I say this, the sun did come out, but I'm going to flash a picture up from my phone that shows the weekly, just say weather. Today it was not supposed to rain, and it was my intention to go ahead spray the BT. All of a sudden, y'all, I looked out the window and I was like, it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark outside. And then all of a sudden I hear something. I'm like, I don't think that's the air conditioner. Just rain out of nowhere. Now, I'm not complaining because let me tell you, this garden all over, it needs it. I'm really waiting on the rain, but I had a schedule to, just kind of do some gardening maintenance. So yesterday what I did was I just kind of redefined the edges. I'm going to take my other little edger and go and get like those little grasses that look like they want to come over. I did also some deadheading. The bees, the butterflies, a lot of them were not happy, but I'm super happy. I want to get a little bit closer, y'all. They absolutely love this plant right here. But what I wanted to share with you is the bee balm is what we added to the garden. And the reason why I had to add this to the garden, so I added 4, is because we had dianthus here. We had 4 dianthus and we lost every last single one. And so I had to find a lower growing plant. These get about 10 to 12 inches in height, but they start off like with a red and go to like a pink. So I'm hoping that I can at least see some blooms just so I can get a picture of how everything will look. So this butterfly bush, they're doing great. We got one on each side. What I will have to tell y'all is I am going to have to replace the top of this bird bath. It's leaking. I filled it up and I cleaned it out yesterday, and I was like, I know it's not that much evaporation, but right over on the side, let me see if I can get a little bit closer, there is a crack and it leaks slowly. Can y'all see it? I don't know why this bee is hiding out right here. Look at him. He's been here, I don't know, but it's a crack right here, and so I'm going to have to just replace the top. Now, I really thought about getting one that is of a different material. I think they had one that was copper, because this one is really hard to clean out. Let me just tell you. And I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. So I don't like that when it gets that algae, it doesn't look good. But this bird bath was here from the old owners. So the only reason why I haven't filled up the bird feeder is because, y'all, the black crows come and they just knock stuff everywhere. And so I'm like, why y'all got to do that? Like, this is for the little birds, but they just come and they just really, really make a mess. And so I'm probably gonna fill it up, but I'll decide. But this is what I really wanted to share with y'all, that we definitely got to do treatment. They are back again, and so I thought that when I got rid of them the first time, it would send a message to them, but evidently they are not listening. Okay, so it's not as bad as the first time, but I'm going to try to get really close. Y'all, look at my finger right here. I don't want to touch it because they have little spikes on them. And so the birds and the pollinators can't take care of them because they're poisonous to them. This is their defense mechanism. But this is the Genista broom caterpillar, which turns into the Genista moth. Okay, so here's another one right here, and they make these webs, and that's how I knew that they were coming back. And they will eat all of your leaves. Do y'all see how my leaves are looking? This is why I always say come check. So they just came, I would say, over a 2-day span, and the last time they kind of just started multiplying to each of these. This is the false indigo right here. So I'm going to have to get some BT. That really took care of them. I'm trying to debate because we're supposed to be getting rain, but I do want them gone. So just in case you have the false indigo, they're really popular on, I think it said the false indigo, the blue bonnet flowers, and the lupin, if I'm saying that right. But we got to take care of these, and we got to take care of these quickly. Okay, and I also had to replace the blanket flowers, one right here and then two over here. But the main thing that I'm trying to do is just leave a pathway right here so that I can walk up and do the bird feeder. So let me go show y'all the sign because I love it. And things are starting to really grow. I know that, you know how they have that saying where it's like the first year it sleeps, the second year it just creeps a little bit, and then the third year it just kind of takes off with the growth. So I have to keep telling myself, I think this is good, and then once they started getting all that growth, it'll really start to come together and you can see what this space has become. But all of the plants in here are like pollinator friendly plants, which is what I wanted this area to be, because little do y'all know, about 80% of the food that we eat is because of the pollinators and them pollinating the plants. If we didn't have the pollinators, then it will be kind of hard to eat, especially those plants, especially your summer plants that need that pollination, your tomatoes, your eggplants, your cucumbers. And so I just wanted to give them a space to where they can just come hang out. Okay, so let me show y'all the sign, and then we can check this off of our list. That's really why I wanted to make the video, because I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working to do my garden chores. Okay, y'all, so let me tell you what I did. I did it, but now I'm starting to question some things. So this sign is supposed to have two birds on here. So as I had my mallet and was like right here, I accidentally hit it and I knocked the other bird off. And so I'm just gonna let him sit right here for now. But this happened to the other sign too, where I didn't have the mallet, where I just kind of moved it. So I don't know if it's I'm scared to even touch this one. I don't know if it's just not secured as well, but anywho, it still looks good, y'all. So this is the sign that welcomes us to Pollinator Island. And what I may do is just put something low growing, but not to where it's going to cover the welcome to Pollinator Island sign, like a plant just right there. But I don't want these two bee balms either to like take over and cover it too. I'm still going to put some more mulch on there. I wonder, should I bring it a little bit closer? See, this is what I go through, y'all, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to step back one more time and I'm going to leave this alone because I know how I do. At first I was going to bring it a little bit, I might just do that, a little bit closer to these two bee balms right here, and so that way they'll kind of like flank each side. I think that is what I may do, and then we'll put the mulch, just put a lot over in the back of it. But anyway, y'all, this is our sign, welcome to Pollinator Island. So we got this garden chore done and we can move on to the next. Okay, so as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.